What up, good people?
Good people.
I am the man, J Bone.
And your boy Miguel.
We are two regular brothers.
And just doing a podcast.
Just two regular brothers doing a podcast. We ain't done a podcast in a minute, man.
Man, we ain't done a podcast in about 3-4 months.
It's been a while.
Been about 3-4 months.
But I think the people wanted to see us get back in that platform, maybe not.
Talking more. That's what they want to do.
But we got a lot of topics we can discuss, man.
Man, shit, so much going on in the world.
With you being from the Chi, man, we always had the debate about who's the greatest of all time between LeBron James and Michael Jordan. And with you being a big Chicago Bulls fan, Michael Jordan fan, I'm just asking, man, how you feel about the recent controversy that Mr. MJ is involved in right now?
Like Mike, if I can be like touching on the little boy, you know what I'm talking about?
Hey, he like to touch on the little boy's booty for some reason. He did the commercial. I bet he.
Wait a minute.
I bet he freestyled on that commercial. Like, I bet they didn't tell him to do that. He was just like.
I bet you LeBron James, and Michael Jordan probably got some similar videos, seeing that they both was the only stars of Space Jam. They was both the only stars of Space Jam.
Hey, but we got two separate videos of Michael Jordan touching the little boy booty.
He did. You know what I mean? One time on him. You know what I mean? I don't understand it. You know what I mean? I don't want to speak right now because all the allegations ain't came out. Let me put it in a professional manner. You understand what I'm saying? I don't want to speak out. I don't want to speak out on it because all of the information and the investigation hasn't been fully.
Yeah, and
it ain't been no charges brought up about it. It's just speculation.
And in defense of Michael Jordan, both of those do appear to be playful incidents.
Yeah, I think so.
And he knows the family of the kid that happened to.
Yeah, you remember Mike Jordan walked into high school and played against high school players before, dunking all on them, putting nuts in his face. They ain't put that on camera. You know what I mean? They ain't put that on camera. You know what I mean? So I'm just saying.
Well, at least they was of age though. You know this.
No, they wasn't of age in high school.
This another little boy that they at least 18. You know, maybe some of them less than that.
I don't think that's
right. But
they
all older than 10.
I don't think that's right.
They older than 10 years old. These two little boys are probably less than 10 years old, man.
But what was Mike actually doing that I mean, you a man, I'm a man. What did you see that you seen him, doing that was inappropriate?
He was grabbing buns.
He grabbed buns or did he pat buns? Because
Well, the latest one, he's grabbing buns.
Now, see, I ain't see.
He ain't doing the pat. He did some squeezing.
No, I ain't see no squeezing.
Yeah, that's what I saw.
So he was getting him some pleasing.
I
don't know. He was getting some pleasing while he was doing the squeezing. Oh yeah, that's wrong.
The greatest squeezer
of all time.
Of all time.
Man, that's bad, bro. It's bad. I ain't know it was that bad. I got a goddamn matter of fact. I'm gonna have to redact all my comments once I go back and see the video. Can you bring it up?
Yeah.
I ain't seen that yet. I ain't seen him grabbing the buns and having fun. I just ain't seen it.
He's grabbing the buns, man.
I ain't seen him grabbing the buns and having fun. But a 10-year-old.
I was like, that's inappropriate, Mike. But and the parents ain't said nothing about it either. The parents are like, no.
That's what
we know Mike for a long time.
That was my question. Who was the child? Is that Steve Kerr's kids?
No, one of the racers from his race team. Michael Jordan's into that.
He into grabbing ass.
And it was one of the kids of one of the races that won it.
So what I'm hearing is he want to go fast, but grab ass.
I want to go fast and grab ass.
That's you right there.
I guess so, man.
Oh man, let me see this video because I have not been privy to it yet. I done heard a lot of it. You know what I mean? A lot of shit I talk about is just because I done heard it. I ain't seen it.
Mm-hmm.
But I need to see, some footage of this incident for me to goddamn make my decision. Yeah. So I don't want to throw that man up under the bus if it was a playful nature.
Yeah, see.
Oh, no, that's not no playful nature.
Yeah, he's squeezing, man.
He's still like this here. You know what I mean?
Mike out here squeezing, man.
Oh, hold on, Mike.
I'm trying to play it back. See? He's pinching his ass like
Mike know he wrong for that
Mike.
shit,
Mike
bro.
like this. Man, I don't know, man.
Man, the man know he wrong for that shit, man. You ever did that?
I ain't never did that. I never did that to a little boy
Or a little girl.
or a little girl.
God damn, Mike. You know what I mean? Damn, Mike. I ain't never had seen
Yeah,
that.
Mike, man. Yeah, Mike.
That ain't no AI, is.
No, it's not AI.
Them hands move fast in motherfucker. You ain't gonna tell me that. That gotta be AI.
No, that's it's still picture. They paused it while he was squeezing the bun. Like, yeah.
Why Mike doing that?
I don't know, man. You know, they say when you get so much money, man, that the regular stuff bores you.
That motherfucker wasn't doing no dump. He was drunk.
So that's the dad right there, man. And
He said it's all right.
he said he ain't got no problem with it. He know Mike for a long time, and yeah.
Yeah, damn, Mike squeezing on that little boy. It looked like the little boy standing there juke. You know what I mean? Like he was expecting. Like this been happening all the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So what was your initial comment?
Well, my initial thought was the media is making a bigger deal out of it than what it is. That was my initial thought. But then the more I watch it, I'm like, what the fuck is Mike doing?
What is Mike doing, bro?
Now, speaking of controversies,
Yes.
all right, speaking of controversies,
We was on Jesse.
first I'm going to say condolences to the family members of Jesse Jackson, Reverend Jesse Jackson, who recently passed. But Jesse Jackson was somewhat of a controversial figure.
Yep.
There was some people that
Said
didn't.
the man ain't never had no job. Not no real job, like, you know what I mean? Where his social security number was attached to. You know what I mean? Say the last job I remember Jesse had, he was riding on the bike throwing newspaper.
Well,
a paper boy.
Controversy started with him, man, when Martin Luther King was assassinated.
He up there looking like this.
Yeah, a lot of people.
You know what I mean? They said they had the same neck shot. Him, Ralph Abernathy, and goddamn, you know what I mean?
Well, it's controversy about, if he was actually still standing there when King got shot. They got pictures of him out there.
Say he came out there
after.
That's man, I know they ain't got the king.
Yeah.
Oh, they ain't got the king.
Yeah, man.
He ain't do that, did he?
People that was there, man, said that he wasn't out there when King got
hit. He just popped up like, hey, man, they ain't get the king.
Yeah,
man.
He came out there afterwards. But
man, get this picture. Look at me. Look at me looking up there.
Jesse,
that's where it came from.
Yeah, Jesse told the story that he got popped and he was in his arms. And he got the story. He had the little press conference where he went to Chicago. Still got the blood on his shirt. But it's a couple members, man, that said that
that's a lie.
It's a lie. He wasn't out there when he got shot.
Man, I can see him right now. Man, come on, see that. You know how a motherfucker get together and they don't want to talk around everybody. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, man. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. Jesse was not standing there.
He was not out there. Trust me.
Man, I had just finished that pork chop sandwich, man. Just finished that pork chop sandwich.
And one of the dudes that said that he wasn't out there is accused him of actually rubbing the blood on his shirt and then flying to Chicago and basically profiting off, making a name for himself off of King.
I wonder, did he sell that shirt?
I don't know. It's a good question, man.
You know what I mean? Because that'd probably be profitable.
And then it was also, rumors that he was working with the feds,
CIA,
working with working with the Alphabet Boys.
Yeah, that's because them, J. Edgar Hoover had it. Everybody in the pocket back then. You know what I mean? Part of that COINTELPRO. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can, believe it and disbelieve it. You know what I mean? Like I say, I don't want to disdain nobody's name after they, you know what I mean, getting put under that ground. So,
right.
You know what I mean? I'll wait till the facts come out. But in the same token, yeah, like you said, I lived in Chicago, so I seen some of the things that Rainbow Coalition was doing. I met Jesse Jackson and his son. You know what I mean? When I was in high school.
Who was
So
also caught up in some conspiracy.
some funny moving.
Some funny moving around.
Funny moving around. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? But you know
Hey.
what I mean? Like I said, not to discredit nobody or, get nobody no glory in the same token. I can say I met the man, you know what I mean?
Right.
I don't know if I too much followed his politics. He even ran for president of the
Yeah.
United
Ran for
States.
president.
And from what I
Twice.
yeah,
Ran twice.
and from what I understand, he was cheated once. You know
84
what I mean?
and 88.
Yeah, I hear he was cheated once. You know what I mean? So, like I said, any black man to make it to that status, I ain't, got nothing really bad to say about
And
it.
again, condolences to his family.
Him and his family, you know what I mean?
But
I said, I don't think it'd be no different than any other politicians who they praise and, have a great memoriam for, because, you know what I mean? I don't think he did no worse than the rest of them. He just trying to, even if he did something bad, he probably made some bad decisions to try to get his people across.
And make a profit for himself. So
definitely.
But
I think most of our leaders do.
Yeah, I agree with that. And speaking of somebody who was making money, we have not touched on this subject, man. The Epstein files.
Oh man, Jeffrey, Mr. Jeffrey.
I think we're learning now why he's no longer alive.
Oh yeah, he had too much information.
Man, it sounds like
not only did he have information, man. From what I'm seeing in them documents, he got to have some footage somewhere.
Footage and
70 million pages.
Information on a lot of very, very important people.
Yeah, because motherfuckers testified about it being video cameras there. And from what I know, the cloud don't erase itself. You know what I mean?
Supposedly he was paying $20,000 a month to a gynecologist. So I don't know if he was sending girls there,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he ain't going to that motherfucker.
Exactly, that's my point. So why is he paying so much money per month to a gynecologist?
Probably for repair and goddamn STD work and all kinds of shit. He was dealing with clients. He probably was, you know what I mean, giving them little girls herpes and all kind of shit, bro. You know what I mean?
And in other countries, man,
he had this motherfucker set up in a sophistication, goddamn.
Had his own island. Had a whole island.
These folks knew that shit was happening. I just can't see nobody not being a motherfucker. I can't sell 2 nickel bags on the goddamn corner.
It was a lot
without all the law enforcement being involved. So you telling me all this law enforcement around, this motherfucker got a private island. Y'all can't see what's coming and going. I don't think nobody should have that type of power. That's a lot of power.
He had connections with all of that.
Yeah, that's too much power.
To be able to have your own island, have the most famous people in the world.
Yeah, that's too much power.
Coming to visit you and
that's the question. What is too much power? That's too much power.
That's too much power.
You understand what I'm saying? I think the Hampton White Party is too much power. You understand what I'm saying? You get people who got billions and millions of dollars. You don't think the law enforcement around that motherfucker, if not taking the bribe, just turn their head to it.
Right.
Because they don't want to confront it and deal with it.
When money's involved, man, you can.
We gotta get some more money.
We gotta get some more money.
We gotta get some more.
We gotta get some influence around.
Yeah, I want some influence.
Hey, please like and subscribe so we can help with our influence.
Please
man.
like, subscribe, and what's the other thing you're supposed to do? Hit the notification bell.
Yeah, hit the notification bell. Yeah, please. Yeah, but we need to do something to raise up on the ladder and be that influential, man.
Yeah, we finna start doing barbecues and hot dog sales. We start selling glitches, man. We want to get on the level y'all on. You know what I mean?
Hey, I just read today that Floyd Mayweather is coming back. Man, he's gonna have an exhibition first with Mike Tyson, and then he's coming out of retirement.
See, he getting Mike a little money right now. I like that.
They both gonna make money.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. He getting Mike a little money right now. And I'm gonna tell you, not only that, boy, them views might knock him and that Paul Logan out the roof. Man, you talking about Mike
Tyson? Be some people gonna want to see that. A lot of people don't like Mayweather
because everybody thinking like, man, I hope Mike just have a flashback and be like, fuck it, this is my old age.
Right.
People want to see that. Right. You know what I mean? Nostalgia.
Yeah, but Mayweather's coming back out of retirement. He's what, I think 50-0,
Yeah,
51-0,
yeah.
50 or 50. Yeah, one of
He
those.
got the record, or is it?
Yeah, he's got the record. I think he's 51-0. Maybe look it up.
Somebody 52-0. I thought somebody was it Rocky Marciano?
No, Marciano was 49-0.
Okay, yeah, okay, well, yeah, he got the record right now. Then.
Yeah.
So for him to come out of retirement, man, you know, he might need a little money. You know, his daughters have been tricking off a little money and all that type of shit. So, you know what I mean?
Right.
He might do something to get his shoestrings untied. You know what I mean? So I don't think that nobody still can beat him. We talking about the best pound for pound fighter.
Fast, hard to hit,
still furious. You understand what I'm saying?
Now the only thing that might hurt him is Father Time. You know.
Yeah, Father Time.
He ain't fought since 2017.
He might want his crumpets and tea at, you know what I mean, at the wrong time. You know what I mean?
Right.
Look back there and ask where the maid at and get his ass knocked out.
And,
you know
and catch one.
He might got to go roughhouse. You know, might playing, but shit, he might still can land something that goddamn, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
A nice little uppercut might break the motherfucker.
Okay, my fault. 50. Yeah, he's 50-0.
50-0.
50-0.
Okay.
Yeah, so he passed Marciano by one fight. Yeah.
Okay. He's 50-0. So yeah. I don't see a need for it, but
now they're not the only undefeated fighters. There's a couple others, but they ain't got 50.
They ain't got. That's why he the top.
Yeah, they ain't got 50 wins.
That's why everybody trying to see get where he at. You know what I mean? Because you know he ain't
like Crawford's undefeated.
Yeah, you talking about like Robinson. Yeah. Let's talk about Sugar Ray Robinson and all them motherfuckers like that. Jack Johnson. I ain't even got 50 wins.
Yeah, they do.
No, I'm talking about not 50.
No, they ain't 50. No,
50
no.
Ain't none of them got. You know what I mean?
No.
That record. So
no, you're right.
He the greatest of that accomplishment. You know what I mean? So yeah, I think that for a publicity stunt, I mean, I'm glad he helping a real legend. You know what I mean?
Because you're right. You're gonna help him get paid, man.
Yeah, man. Come on, man. Yeah. That fight gonna be about 600, 700 million, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And they gonna clear that easy.
Yeah, you're right.
You understand what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is, as far as it ain't another fighter that I think that's fighting right now today that's gonna be able to make them numbers, and them both old fighters.
So you might be right, man, because boxing ain't what it used to be, man.
You got UFC, you got motherfuckers throwing flying hammer elbows. Hitting in the top of the temple and knocking his ass out forever. You
talking about UFC?
Yeah, you understand? Man, who want to see goddamn motherfuckers goddamn really standing up, you know, with a true form of combat? When you know combat has evolved.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? And that's just the truth. You know what I mean? I can't, you know, make this shit up. You know what I mean? When you small, you start playing with these toys, but you advance to, you know, Roblox and video games and shit like that. You understand what I'm saying? So I think that at this point where boxing is, I think is, you know, good that they can, you know, generate this fight, because it ain't another fighter who can bring them type of numbers.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean? You got UFC fighters getting paid $100 million for one fight, damn near. You know what I mean? They fighting it, but they damn near killing themselves.
Yeah, they are. But I don't know if they're making that much money. Let me see.
They making a lot of money.
Yeah, they are making a lot of money.
Top UFC fighters.
Okay.
Because we ain't gonna even say Conor McGregor. We ain't gonna even put him in there. It might be some other ones. Now I don't think Dana is fucking him like that. Dana because
yeah, he is.
You think he is?
Yeah, man. All right, so Alex Pereira, he earned $3,500,000 in UFC.
Oh no, they ain't making no money.
Yes, they ain't.
Knock their ass out.
Yeah.
Y'all boxers got to step up.
Yeah. The top boxers are making more.
Yeah, hell yeah, they getting shit. Hell yeah, 300-400, and that's even after they getting fucked.
Yeah, you're right.
They still making 300 or 400 million
because
the purse might be 800 million. You know what I mean? So they still getting fucked.
And the promoters clearing most of that they damn selves.
Yeah, you're right. I ain't know that. But that's what I'm saying. It's a good thing that he booked that first fight with. Both of them need a little money. You know what I mean? Evidently, right now. You know what I mean? Probably.
Yeah, supposedly Florida's having some money problems, man. Even though he talks about
the
the tax man will get
Say
after
the
him.
man
And,
can't count or read, so she, you know what I mean? That's what 50 say. 50 say, man, read one page of Harry Potter. You ain't see that video?
yeah, I see.
Man, fuck this water, child.
50 is a beast, dog.
Man,
Speaking
50 a
of
beast,
50,
bro.
I'm glad you brought him up, dog.
50
Dog, did you see the latest with 50 and Jim Jones?
Man, he done bought the man goddamn
Yeah,
studio where they was going to smoke.
now he owns the building.
He owned the building.
And
bro.
they got a video of Jim Jones locked out of the building, couldn't get in.
Man, that shit crazy, bro. 50 is a beast, bro.
Man.
I'm trying to tell you, bro.
The trolling king.
They asked 50 who was the best villain, and he said he think Puffy. I think it's 50.
50, he just trolling when he said that.
Man,
he was trolling.
50 a motherfucker.
He was trolling when he said that.
50 a motherfucker, bro.
Yeah, he is, man.
That nigga ain't playing no motherfucker. He ain't got no love for nobody.
He done bought the studio.
Y'all want to let that nigga in his barbecue? I got something for you.
You got any goat talk?
Couple of them.
Okay. All right, goat talk. What can you not say to an OG?
That ain't goat talk. That's just things you can't say.
Oh, my fault. That's not goat talk. Yeah, my fault. Yeah, that's a whole different subject. I'm tripping. Things you cannot say to an OG.
Man, I'm gonna tell you the first thing that popped in my mind when you say that. Man, I'm gonna pay you tomorrow. I'm gonna pay you tomorrow, man.
Especially if you already told the OG.
But look at my face. This how they say it too. Man, I'm gonna pay you tomorrow. You believe me?
Nah.
You don't think you gonna get that money, do you?
Nah.
That's what you can't say to
Especially if you make the mistake in telling the OG that you're gonna have the money on this date, and then that date comes and you tell them, "Hey, I'm gonna pay you tomorrow."
Hey, that's how they start. Hey, where you going, man? Let me holler at you, man. Fuck you talking about, man.
Yeah, you definitely can't say
today is the day, man. Man, I lost you $5. You hauling me down all the way down the street for $5, bro. Man, you say, hey, it's the principle.
Hey, but you said you was gonna have it today.
It was the principle. You understand what I'm saying?
You said you was gonna have it today,
man,
young
blood. Man, we finna have a motherfucking problem up out here, man. Hey, go in there and get my gym shoes up out there and get my slippers on. Go. That's how they be. They ready. Hell, you don't tell no OG, man, you gonna pay him tomorrow if you ain't gonna have his money. Yeah, that's a problem.
Definitely don't do that.
That's the thing you definitely don't say to an OG.
Yeah, you definitely don't do that, man.
Yeah, you don't do that.
I do have a goat talk though.
What you got for the GOAT?
For the GOAT.
GOAT.
For GOAT.
What you got for the GOAT?
Greatest of all time in terms of transportation.
Okay.
A car or a truck, aka SUV. SUV, truck, same thing.
I mean, it would depend on what you're traveling for.
Okay.
Me, myself, personally.
I think if you're just traveling, that's it. Just traveling, maybe a car. But if you want multiple
people traveling with you. See, that's why I say I was trying to break down the dynamics of it. You understand what I'm saying? Because you can't even say a car or truck.
But even with that, I would say I'm gonna put the truck as the greatest of all time because not only can you just drive in that and have people drive with you, but you can also transport things. You can transport shit.
And not only that, a truck is better in different climates of weather.
That's a good point too. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like a car, yeah, you ride that motherfucker rim, shit, shine the shit out the motherfucker through the summer and springtime. But when the winter come, that motherfucker,
yeah,
that's the bitch you're gonna see spent out in the goddamn ditch. You know what I mean?
And you better switch out them tires to some winter tires.
And I think most cars are moving towards SUV.
That's a good point too. They are.
You know what I mean?
You got them mid-size. They call it mid-size.
Yeah, mid-size.
That's all it is just a car.
It's a car.
They can do truck shit
together.
Yeah, they can do truck shit.
So I would say that a truck have more utility because you can use it in different climates of weather. All cars can't be used in different climates of weather. Yeah, rear wheel and front wheel drive cars and trucks, but I think trucks perform better than one.
Yeah, I do too. Definitely.
So I'm gonna go with trucks.
All right. I do have another goat talk.
Another GOAT.
Yep. This is tied to our other previous goat talk. We discussed what's the greatest breakfast choice between pancakes and waffles.
Right.
I got to thinking about that. So, what's better, syrup or maple syrup? Regular syrup, Aunt your mama syrup, or whatever, or maple syrup.
See, I'm kind of different because I'm a fan of Algora. You ever heard of Algora syrup?
Mm-mm. No.
It's a syrup that come in a glass bottle, and it's natural syrup.
Okay.
Now,
All
when I was
right.
growing up,
That's a good point.
that's what my grandmama used. So
Okay.
that's what my syrup tastes based off of,
All
right?
right. All right.
So I'm gonna have to go with natural syrup just because
Okay.
of that brand.
Okay.
It ain't too many other natural syrups that I done taste. You know what I mean?
That's a good point.
It's called
That's a good point,
yeah.
Mills.
It's called Algora, and like I said, I guess you just I'm learning as I get older that the taste that we end up inhabiting is the taste that we grew up with, not nothing. Because you always look for what your grandma cooked if she passed away, or something that your mama cooked when she passed away.
Right.
So we usually go back to, you know what I mean. And I remember that and remember seeing it. And it's only a couple of grocery
And it's a
stores.
natural syrup.
It's a natural syrup. You know what I mean?
No high fructose corn syrup.
Nah, none of that shit, bro.
Yeah,
It actually got molasses in it still.
okay. See, that's the only reason why I was gonna say maple syrup
Mm-hmm.
is because maple syrup doesn't have fructose corn syrup. But now I get to thinking about that. There is some maple syrups that do have the shit in it.
Yeah.
So yeah, if it's natural, I don't think it matters, man.
Yeah.
As long as it's natural, whether it's maple syrup or regular
Yeah.
syrup.
Same thing with honey.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So it's got to be natural. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same thing with honey, because there's some fake honey out there too.
Man, hell yeah. They ain't no bees. Where the bees at? Ain't no bees. How you make honey?
Right.
You know what I mean? So
yeah. So it's the greatest of all time between syrup and maple syrup. Either one is cool. It's got to be natural.
I'm gonna go with syrup.
It's gonna be natural syrup.
Natural syrup.
And I'm gonna go with natural maple syrup.
Yeah. Yeah, I go with the natural. You gotta taste that algorithm.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, yeah. It probably changed your mind. We're gonna have to redact this conversation after you taste that.
Yeah, if it's regular syrup and ain't got no fructose corn syrup in it.
Hell no, it got the molasses and everything in it, a real syrup, like the slaves.
That's gonna taste like maple syrup then.
Yeah.
Like the shit that come from
real
the tree.
Syrup.
Yeah.
I can't finish my breakfast sometimes without it.
Okay.
You know what I'm telling you?
They got the
It's
the
at
stores?
Jewel's.
Is it? It's at Jewel's? Okay. I'm gonna check that out.
You gotta go to Jewel's.